Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 9 seed in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense, is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 22. To throw, it's Helm. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play from this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the Vols line up on 1st and 10 now. Hand off to the single back.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Stopped quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The Volunteers will try to keep this drive moving. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball at the 3. The ball has come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. He'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Fights his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the PAT is good. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the single back takes the handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here's the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running. But as Miami Hurricane back, he's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. And he'll set up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Then he'll be brought down.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice easy throw. Look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
Offense are going to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. And the quarterback dropping back. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown for the U.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And there's the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Looking downfield, it's Helm. He'll take a deep shot. catch made at the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
This is why running the football.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Second down play coming up. They'll run it to the right side. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And they'll give it to the back. Running with purpose. He's brought down out at the 46.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll feed the back again. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And they'll use the ground game here. Trucks through the defender. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Canes. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. And the runner takes off to his right. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. It's a draw play. Well, the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own to line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27 to see if the defense brings the blitz. A quick throw out left, complete. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. The Vols will have to punt this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Big play across midfield. Now they're threatening at the opponent's 38.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes 1st down. And I tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
2nd down after that previous play. Out to play fake, he'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. The pass rush closing in. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, gets his feet set, he's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the Canes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He's got it right near the end zone. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And he'll just get rid of it.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The Hurricanes will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes the shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
He'll call for the fair catch here. 1st down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. It's a quick grab. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Here's the 2nd down play. And he drops back in the gun. It's an out route, the catch made. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A quarterback who can escape and score. What a weapon for that offense.
Well, quarterbacks with legs like this are so much harder to prepare for and defend than your more traditional quarterbacks. That kind of speed, that kind of creativity makes it almost impossible to defend him and keep him cooped up all game.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Play action fake, looking to throw. Hit as he gets the pass away. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. The Canes will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to throw it on first down. The pass is caught, but they rule him out of bounds, so it's incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Nice grab. It's Daly. In the clear at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Quick throw over the middle. He's got it near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Touchdown, Miami. Still no answer for this offense. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for a deep completion. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Tackled after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Volunteers will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments, come up with a stop here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, I love this option call, but the quarterback, I think he's just trying to make a play that wasn't there. Sometimes on this option play, you just got to eat it. It's just not there. The execution's not there. The defense plays it well. You got to tip your cap. Here he tries to make a play that's not there, and the result is a loss of yardage.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Running through the tackle. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Man, I love this call here by going with the jet sweep. They get the ball in the hands of an outstanding playmaker. He gets around the edge and gets into space with that kind of speed. He's dangerous.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Vols.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot. They can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Ball handed to the running back. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
He's running out of time here. There's a screen pass to the running back. Breaking free at midfield. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Touchdown for the U. Just ran away from the defense.
And that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Quick throw to the left side. He's got it for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Looking to throw. It's Helm. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
And the wideout goes in motion. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Cook. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee. Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he finds the running back in the flat. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Pass caught, second down now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Finds his man, it's Daly. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Short completion, the third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Extending the play now. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Touchdown, Volunteers. Strong game by this quarterback. PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Come out throwing here to start the drive. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Can he take it all the way? At the 30 now. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Moving right through the contact. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Canes. And they will claim the second half lead.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And the point after is good. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morton. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Grab down the middle. It's Cook. They stop him, but it's a first down. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. A handoff to the back. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Now it's second down here. Scanning the field. It's Helm. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense moving closer to the line of gain after that catch. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Catch made to the 20 and the deep shot. Big gain. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Caught over the middle. It's Cook. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pass caught. Can he get in? That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
First and goal, handoff. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Vols.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Extra point is up and good, and we're now tied here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. When he's got some space here. On the move. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Oh, look out. The football is free. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Boy, when you're running your quote-unquote 4-minute offense, it's a combination of working the clock and getting productive yards. They were doing that. And then to end it with a fumble just ruins that opportunity. Now you give your opponent a chance to not just get the recovery, but a chance to go down and win the game.
And the running back takes the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's Helm. Trying to extend the play. Makes the catch downfield. Finally brought down, but it's an explosive gain. Ball all the way to the 21.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Third down and inches. Who's going to win this battle in the trenches? And they'll try the quarterback sneak.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on third and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback run to the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
The Canes getting set on 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside of the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And the clock has stopped here as we reach the final 2 minutes of play. So 2 losses in a row. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds his target. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And now the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Final minute of regulation. We are all even. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Nowhere to run up the middle. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with a loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable to potentially hitting this game-winning field goal.
And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. It's good! This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the UCF Knights, taking on a team from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down here for this offense. Single back, takes the handoff. They bring him down right at the 20.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
The gain makes it second and medium. He'll hand it off. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Curtis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. Right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
But a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
The Hurricanes will send their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important second down play coming up. And while this is incomplete, we have a flag down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side.
Well, you got third down. The offense has the advantage here on third down to be able to get the ball downfield and make the completion. But this defense is just flying around. They make the catch, but they have nowhere to go after.
Return is one down. Sets up the next drive. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Quick throw testing the middle. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
He's moving out of the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit. Wasn't able to complete this pass.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game. The Knights will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
You know, on third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw, and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back. He makes the grab. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Tonight's looking to keep this drive moving. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Hand off to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
This one down at the 15. Offense is back on the field. Last drive stalled. They're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaking tackles.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 1st quarter of play. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown. Nice. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. the Miami offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back in the last possession, ended in a pick. Oh, it's a reverse. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
He's brought down at the 21. Brings up 2nd down.
The back's got it. Oh. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
This one will be fair caught. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They're going to run it. Everyone moves the ball across the 40. Second down after that run on the previous play. Makes a quick catch. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the 1st down.
Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
They'll hand it off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place at just the right time.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this drive. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. Second down after that run on the previous play. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Tackle, but first down.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
And the Canes will have 1st and 10 here. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The completion makes it 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. They make the tackle, but that scramble earns him enough yards for the first down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Using his legs on the scramble. They get him down, but that's a good run. Enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going. The Hurricanes come to the line in the hurry-up. First down. They're going to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. And the junior able to get home with the sack. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the 2nd sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's got his man open downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Receiver makes the catch. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Pressure is coming. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 45-yard attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Canes will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. We've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Play action here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Quick completion to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Which offense can get it going first? This one has been a struggle so far. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open and just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Offense ready to start this drive. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Oh, what a move. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. The short completion of the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
Miami Hurricanes will take over 1st and 10.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They've got him down out near the 40. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. The back's got it again. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The Canes are moving quickly down the field.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
They'll give it to the back. He shreds the tackle. They get him down, but a solid run by the freshman.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
The Hurricanes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Ball handed off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Receiver in motion now. That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They go in front here in the second half.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but it shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT puts them up 3. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. I begin with a quick throw to the left. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. The Knights hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Well, the quarterback makes the correct read there, and the result is a big gain.
What I like here, Chris, is the ball handling by this quarterback on the read option. The defender commits down to the back. He does a nice job of being able to see that, pulls it out, and then gets upfield north and south for the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And here comes a deep shot. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They're going to run it here. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Miami 10, UCF 7.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the tailback's got it again. Hard running there, breaking tackles. Touchdown, UCF. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick it off.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made after the completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
That completion makes it second and medium. There's the handoff. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game, and there we are. Man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Looking for the wideout. It's complete downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Breaking. No shot to bring him down. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Defense is coming after him. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
And the Canes will line up on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Not much on the return where they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. That's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage, but I'm curious to see if they're going to test this DB again after that coverage.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Coverage team brings down the return. Offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid game.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The Hurricanes are on the move here.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First and 10 play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Another positive game by this back. I'm telling you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
He's running out of time here. And the pass is incomplete. game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Ball handed off. He shreds the tackle. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Brings up 2nd down.
And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play and support.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. Canes will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Looking to throw for the first down. QB to the tight end for a completion. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the 4th quarter? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again, somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Touchdown, Miami, to claim the lead here in the final minute.
Just a great job by this offensive line in the back to get the ball into the end zone. Now you go up by 2 here late in the game. It's the national championship. Pretty easy. Kick the extra point to give yourselves that 3-point lead.
And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the 4th quarter. It's all for the defense. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Offense back out on the field now. They've got some time to work with. Will they go for a touchdown here or play it more conservatively and set up for a field goal try? Lets it go quickly. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. He's going to take off. Hard running through a tackle. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock. Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. Looking to throw it on first down. Launching it. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Miami Hurricanes.